Guys, you're blowing my mind. I started this private little Telegram group called Sellers Top 10, and we have 320 people that already signed up. You know, the first project I got you guys covered, right? Automated Capital, so far, everything's so good, right? It's crushing. Now, the second project I'm bringing you, I actually am doing this big AMA with my friend Chris. He's been in this project for 5 months, telling me, get in, get in, get in. Well, I waited 2 weeks to release this video to just make sure. And sure enough, the last 2 weeks, like clockwork, I made over 3% each week. And this is what this company's been doing for over 3 years. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an idiot on YouTube, but I would take the minute, the hour, to watch my AMA with Chris. He goes through this presentation. It's amazing. And I don't know. I already put 5,000 bucks into this. I'm looking to probably add to it, but so far so good. So let me know if you're interested in following along my journey. I've got this private, exclusive Telegram group. Link is in the description, called Sellers Top 10. It's where I'm putting my top 10 projects. This is the second one I'm covering. So without further ado, check out my video with Chris. All right, so I've got Chris with me. Now, Chris was a student in my YouTube course, which link in the description if you want to join. But here's the thing. Who cares about any of this? We are about to talk to Chris, and I'm going to go after him. I'm going to go after this project because I told him, if you convince me, I'm going to put $5,000 of my hard-earned money underneath his referral link. Now, Chris is a good guy. He doesn't care about making a commission off a referral link if the project sucks. So he's here to answer all of your questions. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Chris to the channel. What's up, man?
Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm a little skeptical, as you know. So I want to talk about this thing called Novatek. The only reason we are here is because I can't sleep at night. I keep thinking this project's been around for 3+ years and it has paid out consistently on average 3% per week over the course of these 3 years. So it's a project that I saw it first and I was like, oh, this is like an MLM thing. I hate MLMs. I want nothing to do with it. I'm just super I'm above that. But then I'm like, bro, you don't even have to play the MLM game in this. People are just making 3%, whether they have no one under them, no referrals, nothing. So I don't know. Tell me your story of how you got in this, because you're in all sorts of crypto projects. You're in Gold Bridge, which thank you for that. But you're a skeptical guy. So when did you get in and what's your story been so far with Novatek?
Yeah, so it will be next week. It'll be 5 months since I joined the opportunity. It was shared to me from a mutual friend um, from other projects. I've actually known my friend Andre as well as Stan, who was Andre's sponsor, for better part of 20 years. We were all in the entertainment industry together. Um, so it was shared to me as, Chris, have you heard of this crypto hedge fund? And I was like, crypto hedge fund? No. So they sent a video and it was, a couple guys doing a presentation. And for me, with my crypto background, I said, wow, that's actually kind of cool, because originally I said, well, you're just investing in a hedge fund and you're able to pull profits on a weekly basis. But then I also, similar to you, said, I don't want to get into that MLM side. That's going to
Right.
be team building and dragging people to meetings and all this other nonsense that I want no parts of.
Yeah, let me tell you
Right.
about this crypto coin. It's going to the moon. Oh God.
Yeah. And coming to the stage next is, and
Right.
I don't want to do all that. Right. So I've been doing it coming on 5 months now. And
What'd you
every,
start with? What'd you start with?
so I put in $2,500 US dollars,
Okay.
and I'll show in the presentation. It's Bitcoin, or excuse me, it's crypto in and crypto out. So you're not putting in dollars, you're not putting in
Right.
fiat currency. Um, yeah, and so I started with 2,500 and just continued to compound my weekly profits and put it back in.
How much now that you've seen results, right? You've been able
Yep,
to withdraw successfully?
I have.
Okay.
Yep.
So how much have you put in now?
All right. So as of 3 weeks ago, I had a balance. My 2,500 had become 7,200. by me reinvesting my profits,
Nice.
right? And I said, you know what? I'm tired of playing around with this thing. I went and got an additional 17,000 and some change. So my trading balance for the last 2.5 weeks has been 25,000.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
this guy, you're not worried about being rug pulled and making a stupid decision. Like that's a lot of money for most people.
Well, here's the cool part. You have access to your capital at all times.
It's not like locked forever.
It's not locked up. There's no sacrifice period. I'll share in the presentation in a moment. The only thing they do ask you to do is when you make your initial deposit to not withdraw it for 90 days. And that makes sense to me because they've distributed your funds into the marketplace.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to unwind that, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that simple.
Yep. Nope. I understand that. So okay. Well, so I'm still a little skeptical. Give me the presentation, and
Okay.
you guys as a viewer follow along. Hopefully, I ask your questions. Me and Chris did not rehearse this. This is my first time seeing this presentation. I'm trying to demonstrate what it means to be critically minded, not to fall for crazy, stupid, over-promising hype crypto projects. And
Yep.
but yeah, we're gonna have a friendly conversation. I told Chris I might be a little spicy, but he's cool with that. So here we go. Novatek compound for wealth. All right, let's
Yep.
go.
All right. So what we were talking about is compounding. Now, compounding is actually a bank term. So I like to use the phrase reinvest or redeposit your money. But for the sake of this presentation, we'll say compounding. Now, there's three requirements that you have to understand when you're compounding your profits or earnings each week. You need to make your initial investment. You need to reinvest those profits or earnings, and you have to do it over a period of time. That's just how this works. So I'll show you quickly here. As of last Friday,
Oh my
if you
gosh.
had started January 1st of this year, you can see week after week after week. Even if you go back into May, where the entire crypto and fiat markets went haywire, we still earned 0.65% for that week. So I just wanted to give you a basis to understand, right?
So okay, look at this. I'm looking at the screen. 2022, and then
Yep,
you got it broken down by weeks. January 7 for all in
yep,
months, and
yep.
that's the weekly payout. So the
Mm-hmm.
first week was 2.36, second week 4.10, 3.25, 1.8, and
Yep.
then yeah, this is crazy. And it compounds, you're saying, every week.
Correct.
So
So
it
this
actually,
number here, 90% return, is strictly on the ROI. It has nothing to do with compounding.
oh, so it would be a lot higher had someone in January been compounding.
Correct.
Guys, that
Yep.
is crazy.
Yeah. So
And
I can show you. Let's say you decide. Let's say $1,000, right?
yeah,
So you do your initial investment of $1,000, and let's say you started again January 1st of this year, and you compounded your profits based on those numbers I just showed you. Your $1,000 would now be $2,232 if you reinvested your profits every single week. And you see right here on the left of the screen, that's the same percentages that I just showed you, but now you're compounding because if you look at
yeah,
the deposit on the left column, it's growing by increments every single week.
right. I see. Yeah, and this is in we're talking here in August of 2022. So you could already pull your initial I could pull my initial principal back and then just
Mm-hmm.
ride with house money, right?
You could take your 1,000 out and then start trading at 1,232. Yep,
Yeah, and then not care what happens because I am not going to lose anything.
exactly,
How
exactly.
how long has this been around, by the way? Like, is this just a really good year for them?
No, so they started in June of 2019.
Wow, during all I won't say the C word because YouTube algorithm, but during a
Mhm.
really bad thing going on in the world.
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
So
And because the markets were going up and down and crazy. Like, so that's
sure.
to know it wasn't reliant on a bull run for crypto.
Yeah, exactly. So what is Novatek, right? So Novatek is basically a cryptocurrency hedge fund. It's fully automated, right? So there's no daily rebasing. There's no anything like that. You don't have to log into whatever crypto platform and reinvest the day's profits or your 1% from the day before or any of that stuff.
I can just set it
Trade,
and forget it.
you set it and forget it, but you get on Friday, that's when profits are paid, and you get to choose on Friday. Do you pull your profits out, or
Right.
do you reinvest them for next week's trading?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Novatek is, yeah, they're a subsidiary of NovaPay LLC and have some leading professionals, as we all see, trading. They also have Bitcoin ATM services. They have crypto and debit card transaction services, so they're processing as well. And then for us in the United States, they cannot legally trade Forex with our US dollar accounts, so they trade cryptocurrency. But what's great about this opportunity is our profits are based on the profit of the entire company, right? So all of our profits that we earn weekly are based on the profits from the ATMs, from the credit card processing, from their trading. It's total from the company. So here's the CEO and COO, Cynthia and Eddie Pettion.
He looks like
Combined.
Montel Williams.
He does. He favors him. Yeah. So combined, I won't go into all the details. They've been at this a very long time. They've been in other opportunities, and I've heard it from Cynthia's mouth herself. She said if we were ever going to do another affiliate style program or a crypto program, we would only do it if we can control it. We're not going to be part of someone else's team ever again. We're going to do it and manage it ourselves.
Yeah, and what I love about this project is it actually is generating new capital via the trading, it's a business. Like there's things happening. It's not a Ponzi, folks. A Ponzi is when you take new investor in your little downline to pay the old investors. That's not what's happening. So anyone that's saying, oh, this is a Ponzi, you're uneducated. That is not the business model here. New wealth is being generated not by the income of new investors. Okay. That is definition of Ponzi. That's not what's going on here. So I like that there's actually a roadmap on how are they making their money? How are they able to pay out these type of returns? There's an answer to the question. And so the team, they're doxed. They've shown their faces. They've been around for years. And the problem is when you dox yourself like that and you've got millions of dollars, guess what? The last thing on your mind is let's rug pull, because that's like, it's so easy to find you. You're doxed and hundreds of people know who you are, and you're going to get found and you're going to go to jail, and it's not going to be good. So I'm not worried about that. If they would have rugged, they would have done it earlier, and they would have done it undoxed.
Yep. Yep. I would agree, and I'll share with your folks as well. Eddie Pettion, actually, their company, BitPay, they actually have a FinCEN registry. FinCEN is a 10-year docs that the U.S. Treasury Department does on the owners of the company. So if they even had anything in their background, they would have never been able to do the Bitcoin ATM business without the FinCEN license, right? So that to me was an extra security. So they are actually a licensed MetaTrader 5 broker. They operate on their own platform.
Okay.
They're not part of someone's platform.
So they own the exchange.
Correct.
So there's no funny business with, oh, our third-party exchange, they sucked it up and blah, blah, blah.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have live people. They also have bots, I'm sure, but they have live traders, right? So if you see this opportunity, what you're going to set up is called a PAM account. And a PAM account, it stands for Percentage Allocation Management Module. It's basically, in simple terms, it's a pool of funds. Everyone who joins Novatek, all of their investment goes into this pool. And every day, Novatek's traders go out and trade our currency.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's inside of this management tool as they trade. So what was cool here is when I first came on, Stan Richards actually shared the opportunity with my friend Andre and I. And Stan had the opportunity last Labor Day to meet Cynthia in person. And he asked Cynthia, he said, well, I'm worried about this because what's the chances that you could lose all of our money? And Cynthia said, well, Stan, that could never happen. We only trade 30% at a time. So 70% of what's in our pool is not being traded. We have, they have limits, and I've heard that 30% rule in a couple different PAM account opportunities. They don't trade the whole pot,
Yeah.
so they can't lose everything.
Yeah, and historically in the past 3 years, have they lost a week? Have the weeks been negative?
I don't know for sure. I think when they very first started and they were not reporting, when they were building the company, I believe there probably were some losses.
Okay.
But as of September 2019, they've shown, and they put reports in our back office. They've shown a profit
Well,
every
that's what I
single
mean.
Friday.
From frickin' September 2019,
Yeah.
that's good enough for me. All right. So,
Okay.
guys, don't get worried about what a PAM account is. If you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds so complicated, I'm about to click off the video.
Yeah.
Relax. I'm going to demonstrate. Hopefully, I'll set it up with Chris live, and you can follow along. But think of it as you got a rich aunt named Pam, and she's a super smart Wall Street trader, and she's just cranking in income. And you're like, I wish I could put my money with Pam. That's what you're doing. You're saying, hey, Pam, you keep doing your thing. I'm going to funnel my money in with yours. And now whatever happens to her happens to you. That's your Pam account.
Yep. And the coolest part here is there's no minimum, right? So as I mentioned, there are weekly performance reports. So as of January 2021, a year and a half ago, right? From January 2021 to December 2021, all 12 months, their average monthly rate of return was 14.825%.
Monthly, not yearly.
Monthly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bank pays you 1% per year, folks. This
Yeah.
is almost 15% per month.
Yeah.
And this isn't like, well, they had a couple good months. This is all of 2021.
Correct. So I did quickly our rate of return month to month this year.
Wow. Look at this, guys.
That's this year.
Screenshot this right here, folks, and compare it. Go tell all your rich friends about that, because they're not beating this. This is unbelievable, and it's all verified, right, Chris? You can go in their back end and see this is all verified.
This is based on the rate of return that has been paid this year. That is correct.
I mean, even look at May. Oh, go
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I made 7.9% on my money this month. Oh, and you did nothing. You sat at home and you ate Doritos watching Netflix while your money was working for you. This is the crap that you need a part of your portfolio. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to put all my money in this, because I don't put my money all in anything. Even if the CEO of Apple was here and is like, give me all your money, it's like, I'd rather have Apple, Google, and Amazon, and some Tesla. That's the same with what I'm doing in my crypto world. So, all right. So this is going to be a big chunk of my crypto portfolio. I have a feeling going to start today with 5K. And then we'll see how it goes. Cause like you didn't go all in, right? You had to be convinced. You put $2,500 in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I started with 2,500 because I heard 2 or 3 other people started with 2,500. I've been in some other compensation plans before, and I said there's a reason why they started with 2,500. I didn't know it at the time, but I figured I knew there was a reason.
And you weren't motivated by the MLM opportunity of, if I get my
Dude,
referral link, I'll get a portion of everyone's commission. You don't like that stuff.
No. But I will say I couldn't help but share it with some people.
I know. That's why we're here.
Right.
Like, look at this chart, guys, and tell me I'm some freaking Ponzi scam artist. I'm not. Chris is a good guy. I'm a good guy. Like, we're not trying to make money off you. I'm doing this for myself, whether anyone signs up under me. Chris is already in. He doesn't need me. Look at this. I'd be a bad friend not to tell people about this.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So why is Novatek different? We kind of went over and touched on some of these points. So you can trade as long as you want. There's no minimum, no maximum. You can pull out profits on a weekly basis, 100% access to your capital, right? There's no withdrawal limits. I mean, that's huge. I think I told you, like, the last 2 weeks, I'm pulling out a big chunk of cash, which is profit, the last 2 weeks, and tomorrow will be another chunk. Whatever. I don't know what tomorrow's rate of return is going to be, but that thing's going to be chunking bad all over again. So, yeah, they're registered. It's a global opportunity. I will say when you sign up, you get to pick a package, right? So they have different packages.
Yeah,
You
they
can
got all
start,
like the MLM terms like bronze, silver, sign up
yeah,
now.
it is, right.
Just ignore
Yep,
that. It's
right.
whatever. You got to call
Yeah,
it something.
it's just the name. It's the name of a package. They just title it for a reason. That's all.
Yeah.
So if you look here in the middle, the silver package, that's where I started, and we all call that the sweet spot. So the 2,500, that's my monthly trading balance where I started. Now, once you trade for your first 30 days, there will be a $25 monthly maintenance fee. And everyone always says, "Ah, see, I knew there was something to it. You told me there were no fees." Well, guess what? This monthly maintenance fee, you don't pay it. You don't connect your debit card and pay it. They deduct that from your profits, so you never see it deducted. You still make your profits, and then at the end of each month, they deduct the fee. But that fee is not their money. They take that $25 monthly fee and pay it out to the entire organization in form of a bonus. So
That's
you
cool.
get in where you fit in. Packages all the way up to $24,999. I will say for people watching here in the United States, this service, Novatek, is not available in Texas, South Carolina, Montana, Alaska, and Hawaii. And that's due to state regulations. It has nothing to do with Novatek or crypto trading. They just cannot operate this platform in those states.
So that $25 maintenance fee, I'm not going to go all Karen and cry about it. It just is what it is. It's an opportunity fee. I mean, this is, you pay, I
Yeah.
have to pay this to my, a guy, I have a mutual fund manager. He charged me $50 every quarter and he literally does nothing, but whatever. With this, it just will automatically be taken out of like my profits basically.
Yep.
And okay.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yep.
to come in and pay a bill.
Exactly. There's nothing to do. They take it out at the end of each month.
Right.
It doesn't come out until after your first 30 days of trading.
So I'm going to be starting at gold since I'm doing 5,000. What do I get any perks for being a gold star?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll show you that in another couple slides here.
Okay, let's go
Um
then. I'll let you
yeah,
keep going.
cool. Yep. So as I said, guys, this is crypto in and crypto out. You can deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or USDT Tether. Any of those will work with Novatek. Now they have, here you go, VIP package, right?
Ooh.
That's a
This is where
starting
you're
balance.
Chris, right?
I am in a VIP right now. Yep.
Chris, you are getting, what is 1% monthly cashback reward? What does that mean now?
All right. So
Because I see you did it not to pay the $25 monthly fee. That's why you did it, right?
that, well,
$25 to put in 25,000.
yeah, I'm gonna put in 25 grand of money
Avoid
to avoid
yeah.
a fee. Yeah.
Right.
So that monthly cash back. So each week I've been receiving an average of 3%, right? So after 30 days, so now it'll be in September, I'm gonna earn an additional 1% of the total bonus that I had received for the month before. So let's just round the number up. Let's say I make $1,000 every Friday. There's
Yeah.
4 Fridays in this month. So
Yeah.
I'm going to earn an additional 1% of that $4,000.
So that's $40.
It's free money to me. I'll take it.
Yeah, $40 times however many months. 10 months, $400. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's just one little extra perk.
it's one little extra perk. So that's when you're trading up to 99,999. And then they go into a president club, which is now $100,000. Once again, no monthly fees. You get $1,000 cash back bonus or gift card, and then you're now getting a monthly cashback reward of 2.5%. So now, if you took that same at, let's say, at 100 grand, so my 1,000 would really be about 4,000 a week or 3,500 a week times 4 weeks. I'm now earning 1% back on like 14,000.
Wow.
I mean, excuse me, 2.5% back.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's how they built this for people to get benefits and rewards as it grows. So what we just talked about, I like to call the passive side of this. That's where you can make your investment, either pull out your bonuses every Friday. But as we mentioned, there's also an affiliate side to this business. You don't have to do the affiliate. I didn't want to do the affiliate, but there's 7 ways that you can get paid if you want to share this opportunity, right? The first is a direct referral bonus. So when I came on board at 2,500 back in March, my sponsor Andre got a direct referral bonus of 125 bucks just for sharing it with me.
Right.
They also have an indirect referral. So then I came in and I brought in, let's just say, my friend Jonathan.
Yeah.
When Jonathan comes in at $5,000,
Yeah.
I actually get a bonus the next Saturday for 250, and Andre gets a bonus on top of that as a indirect referral. He's going to earn 2% every Friday of whatever Jonathan's profits are, because he's already earning 5% of what my profits are. So
Wow.
this
Man,
goes down 9 levels.
this guy better send me a Christmas cookie or something. This is,
I'm
I mean, I
sure.
don't even know this guy. But
Yep.
and for you, like, guys, remember, I'm not signing up because I want to give Chris a referral. I don't care. I'm doing
Mm.
this for myself. If Chris benefits, wonderful. Because you're gonna benefit if you tell somebody. So, that's just the
Yeah.
way this stuff works. But Chris, like I said, we don't have to care one bit about this, right? Like the referral side, who cares
Nope.
about it?
Yep. I did it for a month and a half, made profits every Friday until I showed it to a couple friends.
And because at that point you're like, I have to tell people, like, this is ridiculous. I
Exactly.
know. And for me, I have a YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm going to share that. But I wanted to document from beginning, me learning about it to me
Yep.
making a live investment. We'll see what happens. So is that the presentation there? Like,
Yes,
what
sir.
what do I need to do then? Like, you have a referral link that you sent me, right?
I did.
So I have it here. Let me share my screen
Okay.
and do this. Okay, so this is the link that Chris sent me, and I'm now on Novatek's enroll site.
Yep. So it's basically just a registration page. They're going to ask for name, phone number, email. You're going to enter a PIN, which will be your secret PIN, date of birth, which country you're in, which, when the address.
What
Um,
what about like choose your username or email? That's
yeah.
just my
So
email, right?
that's going to be your login, and then your personal website. So um,
What
it
is a
would be.
website name? Yeah.
Yep. So it's whatever you want it to be .novatekfx.com.
Okay.
So it'll be the
Yeah, there you
drip
go.
farm .novatekfx.com. Yep.
All right. And then secret question, what city was your mom born?
Yep. You can either enter a business tax ID number or personal social.
And why do they need this information?
I I think that if they were ever audited, because they are a US registered cryptocurrency hedge fund,
Yeah.
if they were audited, they would need to release that information. But I will say, for my crypto folks, it's not regulated, right? So
Yeah.
I've been receiving my profits into my crypto wallet, and nobody's asked a question of who I am or what I'm doing.
What is this company identification number and company? What if I don't have a company?
You don't need to be a company; you can just leave it blank. It's
Leave
not
it
a
blank.
required
Okay.
field.
All right. So e-wallet information. This is where you create your PIN. One
Yep.
one one one. Just kidding.
Yeah.
And then you re-enter the PIN. In what city was your mom born? They keep
Yep.
asking about my mama. All right.
Yeah.
And then enrollment summary, residential
And I think
address.
this part of the registration it's a software that they use, and there's certain fields they can't delete. So when it asks you for shipping address, there's no product to ship you. It's just part of the software, and they can't remove those fields. That's all.
Got it. Agreements, uh, terms and
Terms, conditions.
conditions.
Yeah.
So you guys take your time. If you want to read these, go for it. the capture security code. So then once I click complete enrollment, and guys, I'm not going to do this on camera because it's personal information, as you know. So
Yep.
what will happen next? Complete enrollment.
Yep. You'll now have your own domain. You'll go log into your back office based on the username, password that you just created. And you're going to go to an area called upgrade account to then add funds to start trading.
Okay. And maybe I can do this off screen and then come back to make the deposit. Is that something we can
Yeah,
do?
sure.
Okay. Let me do this. Unless you want to share your back office, I don't know. I can just do this. I can edit this part of the video out since it's boring.
Yep. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, that works.
All right. I think there's a stipulation in the US called KYC. You have to know your client, and that's why they have to collect this information.
No, and that makes perfect sense. I've done it with multiple platforms.
19 enrollment e-wallet information. Yes, send me notifications. Updates.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a private video after this. We did a sit down, just a private with this guy James Corbett, who started. He knew the Pettyons in their past projects, and he just hit 2-star ambassador. Got a $50,000 bonus the other day.
Wow.
He has already earned, and he showed it in this private video we were doing. He has earned $1 million so far in profit, and his trading balance is 123. All right, I just got an email that someone signed up,
Wow, that's cool.
but he's trading at 123 grand. Where's the other 800 in his pocket?
He only has 100 and something in the system now.
Yeah, but he's earned $1 million.
Wow.
He can't even make this up. Like, I know where to look for it, but he's pulled out 800 and some grand the last 2 years.
Does it concern you that they used St. Vincent and the Grenadines as their business address? Like, has that been brought up?
No one has brought it up to me, but when I did my due diligence, it did scare me because there's a lot of scammy things that have come out of that same address.
Yeah, no.
It's a
But
reality.
I think it's because there's such loose regulations there that they're like, look, yeah, if you want to be a scammer, this is where you go. But it's also, if you want to have a company like this, the US won't allow it. You have to do this, you know?
They actually have an entity in Estonia as well. That it's something else to do with the whole crypto deregulated, you can't find me because it's not regulated type of thing. So,
Right.
I mean, good things do come to an end. I don't know when the end's going to be. They keep trading at the levels they're trading.
Yeah, I
Are you
don't know.
familiar with automated capital?
Yeah, I'm in automated capital. I've got
Yesterday, rough day for them, but it made me feel good. Like, okay, cool. They
this.
actually can lose.
Look at this is automated capital.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Look at this, bro. 34,000 I have in this sucker.
Yep, that's
Isn't
crazy.
isn't that crazy? But I'm like, I like this. Like I love Goldbridge. I love
Yeah.
automated capital. I love Novatek. These
Hmm.
things are what I like more than some of these crappy DeFi projects, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm in Seifu. Obviously, I'm in Drip. Who knows what these things are going to do? You
They'll
know, they
pump
keep
it, they'll
changing.
pump again because it's based on new development, the Forex and all. That's what I love about this. It's not
Mhm.
based on new users coming in, good marketing, a good developer. That's why I
Yeah.
like this crap. But
Yep, yep.
look at like, yeah, you had a crappy day yesterday and another crappy day. I follow it here. Do you see that? I love that they have this.
So I was trying to figure out how to set that up the other day. I've
I
only been in the it for a week,
Here, I'll
so
send you the link because it shows you their monthly gains. You saw
yeah,
June, July.
I saw a YouTuber that was doing that the other day, and I'm like, shit, I need to set that up.
Now look, it does say today is up 2%. Now I don't get how they get these numbers because as you can see, you go to my actual account and you're like, it looks horrible.
Yeah,
Let's see, 34,283. But the reason it looks horrible is because it shows all of the open trades. So you can see open trades, there's $5,000 in open trades. These might turn positive.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
So
know. And then when I went and scrolled and looked at the positions, you can see both the opened and the closed positions. I'm like, oh, cool.
yeah, right here,
Yeah.
positions. And you can see these are the open ones. And there's some major losses down here, like 118, 100, but these are open, so they can flip. Look at this, 300, 406. It's not good. But, and you can tell what they're trading. So GBP,
That's the
USD.
British. That's the British pound.
Yep. So you can follow, you can see, okay, so we need it to, I think if I look at this, right here is a sell.
Hmm.
So we need it to go down, I believe.
So the sell was at $1.22.
That's where they made the sell. Well, I don't know
That's
why
what the
it's,
position is. Yeah.
well, they sold at 121,
Yeah. Okay.
121, 120, 120. Yeah, see how the lower it is? Like
Uh,
120.8, you're more in
yeah.
loss.
Yeah.
So we need it to go the opposite, and it's 122. That's why we're in the red. So we
Hmm.
need this to fall to like, if it goes back to like 118, we're laughing.
Right.
But man, that's scary. This is a
Hmm.
1 year chart, so I would look at the 1 day, and you can see, I guess it does chop along, so we have hope.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's funny that you're in that, because it's like not everybody knows about these. I'm going to talk a lot about automated capital only if I have a really good successful month with them because I just got in the beginning of
I
August.
learned about it. This guy, his name is Alan Cozens, and I found him because he's in Novatek. He's an MLM guy by nature, and he won the free trip to go with the Petions to Aruba last month, and he didn't even go, but he had the most new signups for the month of June, and that's how he won the trip. He's like
Wow.
300 people in his organization.
Wow. How did he get so many?
He's got automated systems set up. He's been in multiple MLMs and crypto MLM affiliates, and he's got a big network of people that follow what he does. And apparently, he's been researching Novatek for over a year and just got in a month and a half ago.
No, that's my
And
biggest
just
regret is I didn't get in. But you did. You took the leap and now you're 25K deep.
yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let's pick up the video.
Sure.
And hopefully I'll know that's the editing cut there. And then we'll so this is the screen you get to.
Yep.
Okay, so I filled in all the information, guys, and I clicked get started. And this is the screen it took me to. So now I have my actual, is this like my affiliate link here now?
Correct. So if you want to share that, you want to share that top registration link is has the enroll next to it.
All right, I'll put that in the description of this video. If you guys want to sign up under me, you don't have to, by the way, but I would appreciate it. Okay, what about this? What's this one?
So I would not use that one because that's strictly sending them to the front page of Novatek,
Right.
not to your registration page. So I'll also make a quick note. If you guys are ready, great. But if you don't have cryptocurrency and you're not ready to fund it, Novatek only allows you a 48-hour window to fund your account after you register. So make sure you have crypto and make sure you're already KYC'd or whatever you need to do to send that crypto before you register. There's no rush to register if you're not ready to fund your account.
All
So,
right. So we got
Jonathan,
48
you want
hours
to
from
look
sign up.
Yeah, so you have 48 hours from a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
So it's really simple to fund it. As I said, crypto in and crypto out. So on the left-hand side of your screen, there's a tab that says funding. It's about 5 down. And then all you're going to do is click on upgrade accounts. Now, Novatek, even though it's crypto in, it uses the US dollar. So those increments up top there where it says add funds, that's the amount of dollars that you want to deposit into your Novatek account. So for purposes of this video, you would change that number to what you're going to invest into Novatek.
So where do I see? I'm not seeing that.
Right up top where the number 1 is, where it says add funds, you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
change the fund to the dollar amount that you want to deposit.
Click add funds.
Yep. And now it'll spin. And if you scroll down a little bit, you see your total there changed to 5,000.
Okay.
All right. So just above that, we're going to be funding it through their exchange. They have a third-party exchange called Coin Payments who processes all their crypto in and crypto out. So we're going to change that to Coin Payments. And then we're going to choose the type of crypto that we're going to deposit into your account.
All right. I have USDT ERC in my wallet. I'll click on it. Guys, this is my MetaMask wallet. I'm going to click on the ERC, Ethereum mainnet. You can watch videos on YouTube to learn how to set that up. And then let's see. Yeah, here I have 12,000 USDT.
Yep.
All right. So now what?
Scroll down. You're going to agree to the terms and conditions. And as you mentioned before, guys, if you have questions about it, if you clicked on the actual text there, it is going to show you all of the terms and conditions if you so choose to read all of them.
So once I put this money in, it's locked for 90 days, right?
So it is locked. You do have access to it, but the first 90 days, if you want to pull out from your trading balance, not from the bonuses that you'll receive on Friday, they're going to tax you a 15% fee to pull out your initial capital.
Okay. So that's like an emergency withdrawal.
Emergency withdrawal, 15% tax. Yep.
Okay. So terms and conditions, money is going to be locked for 90 days, but when do I start earning?
So within 24 hours of your signing up and funding your account, your money will now be into the pool and start earning.
And is it okay. Now I click validate.
Yep, click validate, and then it's going to ask you to upgrade account now. Now it's going to give you a pop-up window that you're going to want to keep open. So now this window, it gives you the QR code or the address of the currency that you want to send in to your Novatek account. Now, keep in mind here, if you look in to the left of where your cursor is, Jonathan, it shows you how much USDT you're going to have to deposit to cover the transaction fee. So as you see with USDT, it's not that much, but when you go to fund your account, I always say 1 to 2% above your initial deposit will cover the transaction fees. So
That's
if you're
fine.
sending in 5,000, my gut says send in $5,010 because it'll cover the transaction. That's all. And if it doesn't, you'll get an email from Coin Payments, their processor, saying you need to send X amount more to cover the fee. When I first did it, and I don't want to confuse people, I sent in $2,600 thinking the 100 would cover the fee. About an hour later, I got an email saying you have 90 days to get your refund because I sent in too much money, and they sent it right back to me within 24 hours
Okay,
because I
well
overpaid.
let's do this live. So here it says 5,018. So I copy this address, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I go to MetaMask
Mm-hmm.
and I scroll down to USDT and I click send. Right here,
Yep.
guys. Click send. And then I paste the address here. And then right here,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying I need to send this exact amount?
Yeah, but from my experience, it has now worked, but I've not funded with USDT myself. I've only funded with Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are not as stable, so their fees do fluctuate.
Oh, so you're saying send like a couple dollars more, maybe?
Yeah, I normally like on 5,000, I would have sent maybe $10 above that just
Okay.
to cover the fee. Yeah,
But
that's
they're
all.
not, it's not going to go through because they're going to be like, oh, you sent too much.
No, it will go through if you send too much. If you don't send enough, it
Oh,
won't go through.
okay. I'll just do $5,010.
Yep.
There you go. And then I click next. I check the address 306, 306. It matches. Click next. It's going to ask me to confirm it. It says, here's your estimated fee. Because it's on Ethereum, it's stupid. It's $4.65. I click confirm. It's now pending and it's gone. I've now lost $5,000 on camera. Just kidding. All right. So now what happens? What do I do now?
So now that we've done that transaction, what I've always trained people to do is to take a screenshot of that QR code and that wallet address. Because if you close that browser window now, you're not going to have it again. You're going to have to go through the whole process of funding your account again if for whatever reason it doesn't show up on the blockchain. It's
All right.
never happened, but you just new people, you don't want to confuse them. So I've always done that. So now you can go back to Novatek. They say normally within it's based, so your balance, trading balance will show up in Novatek within about an hour on average, but it depends on which crypto you're using and how busy that blockchain is. So
All right.
on a,
So I
yep.
go to,
So
here's
you're
Novatek.
back.
Click
Yep.
on
So you hit
my
my
back
back
office.
office. Yep. Scroll, you can scroll all the way down. It probably hasn't gone through yet, but I'll show you. Scroll down on the screen, not on the menu. So right there is where your balance is going to show up. That's going to be your trading balance.
Okay.
So there's not much else to show in this area, but if you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see a dashboard. It's going to show you
Right
your
here.
trading balance. Yeah. It's not going to show anything now because you have just now funded it, but it'll show you what your e-wallet balance is, what your trading balance is. It'll show you you have one team member, which is you. It'll show other people that join your organization, your group enrolled under that. And then every week when it updates, it'll show you at the bottom, it'll show you your total rate of return, your total commissions, which are bonuses, and your total earned on the left-hand side there.
What does it mean that I'm a platinum associate? Is that because I
So,
put 5,000 in?
yep, that's going to be your next rank position will be a platinum associate. To
Okay.
achieve that rank level, you have to have a group volume. Anybody in your organization, whether either you directly sponsor them or someone else does, you have to have a group volume of $25,000, of which 15 can only be in one leg. And I don't want to get too
Yeah, I
detailed
get it.
into
I
it.
get it.
Yep.
All right. So this is where I would come every day to see, like, does it update every day or you said every Friday?
It updates every time anybody does something in your group. It'll always, in real time, from what I've seen, it'll show up.
Okay. So I
Yep.
just copy down your address, guys, and now you're in. So I'll look forward to that deposit coming. I'm gonna check it on in 24 hours from now. And then yeah, they've got all sorts of training videos,
Yep.
tools, settings, or anything else in here. Is there like a Telegram group or something to join to stay
They're,
connected?
they are very anti social media.
All right.
The reason being is, as we all know, in this space, you can present yourself on a social media platform to be anybody and everybody and upload their photo. So they just shied away from it. They do have a Telegram group, but you cannot communicate with them through it. It's only for them to release updates about the company.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, there's different levels, with that MetaTrader 5. I understand only about 30% of people who are enrolled in Novatek are even doing the affiliate. 70% of them are just using the MetaTrader 5 trading platform, which I have no interest in day trading Forex or anything of the sort.
Okay. That's what this is here.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
So really just all I need to do is come here, click my back office, and my funds are going to get into the PAM account automatically.
Automatically, you show up. I mean, it sounds crazy for me to say, there's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to do. Just
Just keep,
understand that they're trading your funds.
yeah.
And at some point Friday, it'll show up the rate of return. You'll see how much you made. You can either pull that out immediately. The same way we just funded your account is the same way you're going to withdraw. And then you just wait till next Friday. I mean, I know it sounds boring. There's nothing to do. They're
I
trading
like
on our
boring.
behalf.
I like boring making passive weekly 3%. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you have questions, definitely let me know in the comments. Hit me up. You can hit Chris up. Just, we want to be here to help you guys. Again, we're not trying to get the biggest MLM group in the world and start selling Tupperware next. We're really not. Chris and I are investors. We have a number of projects that are making us daily, weekly passive income. That's the way of the future, is to get off your 9 to 5, get your money working for you. And I love the fact that Novatek is not this brand new opportunity. It's been around since 2019. You guys saw the results. Now you have to go figure out why you're not participating. That's between you and whatever. You just saw I did a live deposit of $5,000. I have no interest in losing my money. I take 5,000 very serious. Chris is in for 25,000 now. Okay. So these are amazing opportunities that crypto has given us. And if you have figured out how to set up a wallet and you know how to get USDT or Bitcoin in your account and you can transfer it in, you are in the 1%. And knowledge is power. And when you have the knowledge and you have the ability to take time to figure this out, you get rewarded, because your bank, the boomers that just have their money, no offense to any boomers, they just have their money parked in a bank account because it's safe. They're getting rewarded 1% per year. For those of us that want to take participation of things like this and have access to modern technology with crypto, blockchain, and PAM accounts, things like this, I don't know. It's not for everybody, but I'm looking at the results. I had to take action, and that's super exciting. So for me, Chris, like, what can I expect? So if I make 3% on 5,000, Let me do the math.
Mm-hmm.
5,000 times 3%. So it's $150 every
Mm-hmm.
week just doing
Oh,
nothing.
not
Or
just every week. Next week, next week, you're going to be earning an average of 3% on 5,150.
so it starts to compound and you start making more and more every month. And like
Exactly.
literally already right now, I've set myself up. It's going to be at the end of 1 month about $700.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, at just 3%. Sometimes they make over 3%, sometimes a little less, but I'm using their average. That's a whole car payment just off $5,000 sitting there doing nothing.
Yep. And that's literally what your money was doing. It was sitting in your MetaMask doing nothing.
It was doing nothing because of fear. Because I'm like, I don't want to get in an MLM. I don't want to, chase a moon coin. I don't want to look stupid. So yeah, this is cool. So I'm excited. And, maybe we'll do some live streams a month from now, see how everybody's doing. If you guys do decide to join, hit me up in Telegram or Instagram at Jonathan Seller. Let me know so I want to do something for you. I don't know what I'll do, but I want to kind of give an incentive for you guys to sign up. I'll send you something. I'll got to figure that out. But thank you, Chris, so much for your time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and if you want to tell friends about it, share this video. That's it. Just say, watch the video. I suckered in. I fell for the scam, and go for it, because here I am live on camera falling for the scam.
My favorite question to anybody, I'll send them a video like this one and say, I'm invested in this cryptocurrency hedge fund. I want to know why you wouldn't do this.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Wouldn't you do this? I need to know. Like, just watch it and let me know why you would never do that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Well, thank you guys. Like the video and leave a comment and click the referral links if you want. And then let me know if you do so I can send you something. All right, guys. We'll talk to you. We'll see you in the next one.